If you're looking how to get new clients as a freelance photographer, or if you want to start your photography business and you don't know where to look for clients, I'm going to give you all the tips and where to look and step by step. Stay tuned. Now you have the knowledge on how to start a photography business and have all the steps that are necessary and the equipment that you need. I'll give you a step by step all the best places that we as a photographer look for clients with no budget and no need for spending crazy amount of money in marketing. There are different ways of how you can get clients. You can get them from social media, you can get them from Google. If you have your business registered, you can get clients from Google, Instagram, Facebook. You can even get new clients from other photographers' reference, depending on your experience, or if you work as a secondary photographer, that might help you to get new clients from them. When you're starting to look for new clients, it doesn't matter the niche that you belong to, the niche that you like to shoot, or the experience that you have. There are clients for everyone. It doesn't matter if it is portrait, products photography, if it is for weddings, events, it doesn't matter. The first steps that you need to do is get clients from social media. The first one that we're gonna do is Facebook. You can join Facebook and join local groups for meetups. You can meet with other photographers, learn with them, practice with them. There are always groups that they hire models and couples for pretend wedding couples with nice outfits, so they can shoot, practice lighting, practice with flash, practice portraits, different areas. You can meet other photographers. As you are a beginner, social media is the best tool that you can get for now. Once you have your business registered in Google Maps, then you can get more clients from Google. You can set up your phone, you can set up your location. You don't necessarily have to put your address as your main business, like we all start that way. You can just put the zip code where you belong in the state, and that will be the best reference for Google to find clients or register your business in your area. You can look for photographers in your area in Google Maps, and that way you can see what are the best events, the best market trending photography needs in your area, depending on the niche that you are shooting from. Once you start doing all these steps, let me know which one are your concerns or your questions in the comments below. I always try to reply to everybody about their questions and try to guide them how move forward with any concerns that they might have. So right now, let's just check more details on those groups and how you can find these gigs. All right, guys, we're here on Facebook, and I'm going to show you different groups that I belong to that I can reach out to vendors. You're going to see clients looking for photographers for events, for different type of gigs. You're going to find vendors asking for photographers. You're going to find models asking for photographers. So you're gonna find a good variety of gigs. In these groups, you're gonna find different beginners photographers that they offer their service. The only thing that you have to do is just reach out, put a comment, send a message, so you can ask more information about these gigs, or reach out to the person that is posting or the business, and you can find more information, give price. Just be confident on your skills as a photographer and the gear that you have. Once you reach out to them, they will give you a date, they will give you the budget, they will give you the time, and all the things that you need. Once you start seeing other photographers' portfolio and other levels of photographers in these groups, you're gonna see that most of the time the work that you have or the skills that you have are better than the ones that you can see in these groups. You're gonna find pro photographers, but also you're gonna find beginning photographers. So don't get discouraged if you see pro photographers reaching out for the gigs. But look at it this way: it could be that the client or the person that is posting the gig doesn't have a big budget for that super pro photographer to hire, and they're looking somebody that's starting out because they have a low budget. But if you show that you have the skills and you have some samples, I'm pretty sure that you can get the gig. I've done it when I started, and I reach out to people. I provide some sample of my work, and then I used to shoot cars. I used to shoot restaurants. I used to shoot events inside restaurant dinners, proposals. Those were my first gigs starting out when I was a beginner. And after I got a portfolio of diversity, I was able to reach out to different clients and reach out to different gigs and different niches, so I can start getting more clients, more confident, different scenarios, different lighting. That way I was getting confident of my skills, and then growing and getting more clients, different clients. So if somebody will reach out to me, or I will reach out to somebody in a group, I will just provide samples of that specific niche. If somebody's just looking for portraits, you send picture of portraits to that person of that business. If they're looking for wedding photography, you send photography related to just weddings. On your portfolio about different niches, you can reach out to any photographer that is looking for a second photographer or a third photographer, so you can help them out and they can just try to teach you, or you can see how they shoot. You can follow them, follow their leads, check out the settings, ask the questions. When I'm lead photographer, I like to teach my colleagues. I don't see them as under me. I always try to provide knowledge to them, how I'm shooting, what I'm doing, what's the plan, what all the settings that I'm using, what's the equipment. They don't need to follow my equipment list, but they like to have the feedback so they can learn and they continue working for me on any gig. I like to provide mentorship to any photographer that work with me. It doesn't matter if it's a second photographer or a third photographer. I usually hire photographer for my business in different levels, depending on the gig, depending on the time and the type of location that it is. I hope you find this information helpful in how to start to get new clients for your business and to start making money from your passion. This is the way that I started when I was a beginning, without having to spend money on marketing and trying to get word of mouth work. I was trying to reach out to groups, colleagues for advice. I didn't have anybody to give me a direct advice on how to get new clients, so I had to work my way through these groups and finding local information for new clients. So if you like this information, just don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments below if you have any. How was your experience getting your first gig, your first client? Which one was your fear when you're trying to reach out to these clients? Let me know how everything came out. I'm pretty sure that most of us have funny stories about things that happened to us during the photo shoot with our first client, and people get it the way that we are, which is starting out without a lot of experience, and they help us too. So thank you for the support and stay tuned for more. See ya.